back. I'm back again with a new stream. A different stream, actually. Other than the arts that I've done for the past... How many times? How many times would it be? I guess twice. We're gonna do something else for once. I am now using Blender. First, before we do anything, I want to see if this microphone is working or not. Oh yeah, that seems to work pretty well. All right, so many of you, hello, many of you have known me for my, no, actually we don't do that. We just open up here. Most people know me, or from the Stickbots, as the only guy who seems to know how to use Blender, because actually it would be one of the two. There's some guy from Russia who actually does really good at making stickbot animations using Blender. So I am doing Blender models. Where do we get? Where is it? Actually, hold on a sec. Right. Is there anything? No, not here. Stickbot. So there's this. I think I should mention this. This is the Stickbot 1.1 model, and let me show it up. This is what it looks like. Now, the actual problem with the Stickbot is if I go wireframe, no. Object. Like, if you look closely, you see like strings. The strings would have like a rig to it. Like this is a bone. And that's how the entire rig is set up. Like, even the neck has two different bones, and they shouldn't have bones in the neck. So what I did for the next one, I guess, okay, that doesn't help. I will just press the Z button so many times, or Control Z to, I guess that works too. And I will show you the new version of the Stickbot, the 1.2 model. I think it has the same amount of vertices, but if we look at the bones, there's no bone in between. So if I move one bone up, the Stickbot's head would go up along with the string. Oh, and I guess this too, for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on here. It's like these bones are connected for whatever reason. Might have to fix that in another day. But that is not what I'm here to do. I'm here to animate with Stickbot, and you might be wondering how I did it. So I will demonstrate. But first, we need objects. We need plane. And we will stretch it out too. Actually, let's make it a really small one, actually. So there, we have our Stickbot in the scene. Almost on the floor, really. Like, almost. So that's what we need. And then we get object light. Let's turn on material view, actually. Or render, actually. That just shows the color. We want shadows. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We have shadows. Put you in the front. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Look at that. This camera. Camera's not on. Let's move it upwards. Yeah. Let's make a room, actually. Like I did in the bartender video. So what I do, get this plane, edit mode, and we will add walls. Huh. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to do. I guess I made a cube, but I will delete this face, and now we have it inside. But the light should be in the middle of the room. Oh, that's edit mode. No, I'm sorry. This will be an interesting stream, I would say. Oh yeah, this camera's outside, so we have to move it in. Yeah, maybe I should stretch out the room a little more. Or maybe I should make the camera a little spaced out. Yeah, there we go. Space this out. Almost what I need. I just need to rotate it. Worst problem here is that worst part about Blender is that the camera's not like face correctly. Like you can do this, but it would like tilt the camera to where not everything is gonna be like lined up anymore. So what I need to do is to change all the rotations to 0. Hopefully. And then we can just hit this one correctly. And this one correctly. Almost. Dang. Down and curve. Yeah, this works. I just need to move this camera a little bit. No? Alright, cool. But this room is incredibly white. Maybe I should add some color. So we go here, we get to shading. Wait for everything to load. We add new material on plane. Plane here, material. So we'll make it, let's do a brown. Okay, so it's basically just more of an orange room, so that's not what we need. So I'm gonna go find myself a material. Okay, add input. Texture. I think it's a wood. Okay, color. Go to here. Okay, this is interesting. It's brick. Didn't use this one before, so that's interesting actually. It's a brick. It only does one side and that's it. So that's weird, but not complaining, honestly. Maybe it should be. I think it should be something else besides brick. It should be. Image texture. I'll find a texture. And hold on just a minute. I don't want to show everything on my computer. Or can it? I don't think it shows the search, so let me just go throughout my computer, find a wood texture. Could have sworn I had one on here. Is this wood? Is this wood? Yeah, it is wood. Fortunately, it doesn't work on the walls, so might have to change the way how I do this. So layout. Now the wood looks cool. The wood on the floor looks pretty cool, but the walls look like lines. You can see that it's lines. So let's edit this out. Let's take out the top vertices. You know, what if we did a realistic scene instead? Instead of like an animation, we just do a realistic scene. So we do this, we get this, we get that, we get boom, move this over, stretch that wood palette. Let's look at it now. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A little. It looks uncanny, I tell you that much. But I think the problem is that the camera's too close, so we have to move it a little ways. Okay, also raise it up higher. Actually, a little bit further. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, so normally a table wouldn't look like this. It wouldn't have like hard edges. So what I'm doing now is taking the edge here, this edge in particular, not the other one because we're not going to see it, and we're going to bevel it. We're going to bevel. Okay, well maybe that tool doesn't work. Inset faces. Okay, well maybe it... One of these has to work. Yeah, that's not working for whatever reason. Bevel. Maybe I just need to add an extra cut in between. What is... If for whatever reason that is not working. I did this before, it should work. How peculiar. It doesn't want to listen. Also, bring this thing up a little bit more. So weird. I like how it just says add a cube. Like, would anybody use that to add a cube to it? I might make a few Blender enthusiasts really mad of me being so ignorant to figuring out how to solve something. Let me move this. Yeah, we'll just stretch the image. Okay, well maybe I just need to extrude downwards. It's not like anybody's gonna see it anyways. gonna be under the camera. So if I extrude bevel here, oh, now it starts to work. Now it does. Just doesn't like. Just doesn't like it when I. Okay, that is a problem. Oh no, that's not the right tool. This was the right tool all along. Looks so weird if I do it though. Like it just stops all of a sudden. But I don't care. Now, this looks kind of alright for table, but we just need something on it. I'd say we add a bowl. Where's the bowl? Okay, there it is. Move here, move there, move up a little. There we go. And then we just use edit mode to make it larger. Span 4 dimensions or 2 dimensions. Okay, that bowl is a little big. Let's shrink it. Shrink the base and embed it. I can move the bowl later. Then we extrude. Oh no, that's not what we wanted to do. Oh, I think it takes all the edges on the very top. Yeah, that's why. I don't know how to grab those, but okay. If I use bevel, would it work as... Okay, well it does the inverse of what I wanted. That's cool. Actually, no, I think it can... No, if I use this again, it would break the system. Alright, that seems pretty good. I'll just shrink it down. And I'll have the entire thing flipped 180. Boom. But it... Now we just want the bottom wireframe down here. Get real close to it. And boom, extrude downwards. Because most bowls actually have a bottom base, like real life. So solid, complete. But the bowl, you can see the bowl's inside, and it's just one flat layer. So I am going to take object, edit, sorry, get the face, this face, and then, I don't know, what do we do? Bevel? We bevel it again? We do that, and then we, I don't know, what do we do? Oh yeah, we can do that. I've never modeled like this. Also, I think we should shrink it so it doesn't just, you know, bulge out of the clip. So now you can see that the bowl is completely empty. If we put object mode, it looks a little gritty. So, shade smooth. Can I shade smooth on everything? Shade smooth, shade smooth, shade smooth. Well, what does it look like rendered? Okay, that is strange. But you can see that there's edges on there. So well, yes, it is theoretically smooth, or it looks smooth. It just doesn't look smooth. So what I'm just gonna do, get back uh, material mode. No, solid mode. No, wireframe mode. Get a subdivide. So there's more layers, and then smooth vertices. Again and again. That way, it looks way smoother than it used to. So if I put it rendered and take off object mode, boom, it actually looks like a smooth bowl. And I'm gonna move it just a little over more. It's back. Yes, I'm doing something different. I'm not. I originally I was gonna do like a Blender animation on here, but I thought, you know what? What if I just made a silly little render instead? So that is exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna change this. I'm also gonna change some of these names of objects. If it can allow me to change the name. Okay, there we go. Bowl. What's this? Table. Why did my why didn't the A key work there? Oh, that's why. It's because it snapped off for whatever reason. The computer's old. And I could just call this thing StickBot. Hello, Blender Man. Hello, everyone who is joining today. Actually, this is a whole lot more people than I expected. Welcome to this stream. As you can see, I am just rendering, if not fooling around. You know what this scene really needs? I think it just needs a I think it just needs a kitchen setup, you know? Because looking in the gray void looks really, really weird. So I am gonna add kitchen. Hold up. Hold up 1 second. I'm going on the internet to find... What would it be? Kitchen environment. Human design. No. Blender. Yeah, there we go. Searching, searching, searching. Can someone please stop trying to post sperm on the chat? What's going on here? No, we're not gonna allow that on here. I'm sorry, but okay, I'm looking through like kitchen environments, but they just look too realistic or too cartoonish. And others have like others have like a table right in the middle, so that wouldn't work at all. Or it's just drawn too. That's weird. Hold up, maybe I can go to the very top. That looks so uncanny though. Alright, it's getting ridiculous. Who is doing this? The Dark and Lonely Pluto. That is one username if I've seen one. Right, save image as kitchen. Why is it saved to my textures? Yeah, I could put it in textures. Alright, now back in Blender. Let's try camera. I forgot how to do the background actually. Hold on, how do I make an environment output? Okay, I know how the output works. What on earth? Okay, I'm gonna do the kitchen later, but for now, I think I want to make this bowl a little bit more shiny. So we're gonna do shading. Please, stop with the. Gonna add new. We're gonna put render because we want to. Also, I want to make this light a little bit more powerful than it should. And make the power 100 kilowatts of energy, like 10,000 volts. What if I made it bigger? No? Okay, well I could just set to 1, that would be fine. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, now get this bowl that looks, I don't know, like clay. It looks like clay. That's not. I honestly don't know how. Oh yeah, well I know what metallic does. It makes things look like metal. So I'm gonna put the metal a little higher. Roughness, let's make it smooth. No? That looks like wet clay. Okay, and then specular tint. What does that do? Doesn't look like it did anything. Sheen tint. Tint. Aspheric rotation. Doesn't do anything. Clear coat? Okay, well the clear coat actually does something. Yeah. Put a spoon in a bowl. Oh, whoop. In a bowl. Okay, I had like this stupid heart button on right in the way, so I didn't see that. Yeah, I should put a spoon in there. But what I need is, okay, clear coat. I think I should make it a color other than just like base color white. So I'm gonna make it a little darker. Okay, I did not know ads get played on here. Actually, do subsurface color. What does that do? Nothing. Doesn't look like it did it, and it's not like it does anything. I'm still learning how to use Blender and all that stuff. But this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. I think the stickbot here is a problem though. Wait a minute. What if I just turn this into the sun? Taste the okay. No. Okay, that's a spotlight. That's cool. Area light. That looks also pretty cool. That looks dramatic. Let's use this as a base. The stickbot is a little, I don't know. I mean, do you look at stickbot? It looks like flat. What if I add metallic? Add less roughness. Okay, that's pure roughness. That's pure smoothness. Now we're gonna make it a little bit hard. We're gonna make it, no, a little bit of specular and specular tints all the way up. We'll make metal. Oh, that is, now that's one metal bond. Okay, enough. With the sperm in the chat. I am not gonna deal with that no more. You are getting timed out for 1,800 seconds. I don't know why it does not display 30 minutes, but that's more hilarious. There's this stupid line from that light, but I don't think I can really change that, so it's just gonna be in the way for a little bit. Another thing I think I should do: take the take the stick bot, take all of this and shade smooth. There, it looks a little bit better. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Now we add the spoon. Now this is my favorite part, modeling. A little, kind of. Sometimes it does pretty well, but at the end of the day, you have to make sure it doesn't actually look horrible. So let's add a cube, not a plane, because there has to be some thickness in the spoon. Okay, we can also turn everything to solid, so because I don't want to make this really, really hard. It's kind of funny how the stick bot's still the same color, not just pure white. Edit mode. We get this. We flatten it like crazy. We also add this in between and push it out more this way. So it doesn't look like. No, Tom, don't do it. It is not worth your time. It's not worth my time either. Oh, what did I? Okay, no, that's E. Hold up. Okay, bring this over, get this, and extrude outwards. Or I guess I could just extrude this one outwards. There we go. And then we just, this is the hard part. Like, it's gonna be this far, but in the middle, it's gonna be really far and large. This. So not upwards, it's gonna be downwards. So we're gonna make this thing tubular, like so. Low quality spoon. Boom. We made a spoon. It's very terrible, as I would say. But we can shape it to any way we want. So we can just take these edges and make them down more. So it looks more spoon-like. Spoons. I never modeled a spoon before. Has anyone ever modeled a spoon before? You don't? Why don't you make one? Oh, hold up. Why did I mark that one and not this? There. Really gonna say it. Tom, I don't think you're gonna do anything on the chat. I can just instantly remove it whenever I want. Like what I did with Pluto. Are you gonna do it? It's gonna make you mad. Okay, now how am I gonna make, like... I mean, I guess one way to do it is take this edge, and just delete the faces. And then just have this. I mean, yeah, that would work, but you have this hole here. So what I'm gonna do, it also looks weird still. It looks very off, very weird. So what I'm gonna do, take this, take that. Okay, I don't think I got all the edges. Take this. I don't know how to make a spoon. Neither do I, honestly. Well, I know how to make an actual spoon, but modeling it is. I think modeling a spoon in Blender is harder than making an actual spoon in real life. I tell you that much. I think we'll just do the bevel tool and just bevel these things outwards, so it looks a little better. Looks smoother. Okay, well, it doesn't look right. Let's spread it outwards. Spread it outwards. No, it doesn't work like that. Cha-cha-cha. That is one big spoon. Spider in your back. There's no spider on my back. You can't even see where I am. That is one thick spoon. Change it a little bit. Make it smaller. Make it this. Actually, I don't think we should make it that way. Make it closer. Make this part. I think we could make it wider, honestly. But I like. There we go. That's one good looking spoon. You probably wouldn't even see the bottom of that. You wouldn't even see the bottom of the spoon, so I don't think I have to worry about this at all yet. So if I put it out into object mode, it would look okay, will look flat. Have you ever seen a spoon that's just completely flat? I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is add like I don't know, 15 cuts in the middle right here. There, 15 evenly cut pieces. And then we get to the wireframe and move and include this and guess this. And then we have a spin tool. How how is this thing gonna work? Okay, well that's weird. That is not what I wanted at all. Okay, what if we just did it one way? Okay, that's so weird. Why does it? Like it only spins one way or the other. Left, right. Can't I? Oh, there we go. Why can't I do that? Okay, well I could see why I can't. Oh, it's a circle. What am I doing? Okay, that just makes a circle once I press the plus. If there was one way to one good way to curve, that would be very fine. And the rotate doesn't even do that, it just does this. I am bad at modeling. I mean, I mean, I make a huge mistake in modeling some things. I'm not like an architect. I do not know everything in Blender, but everything I do know, I've implemented in my videos. So the spin tool is not in my sorry, does it why does it only rotate one way? I want it to spin it completely in one. What? I want to spin it completely and indefinitely in just one direction. Why can't I do that? Oh, what if I just deleted all these vertices and just get the ones from the, like the very end here and then spin it? That would it then rotate like crazy? Okay, well it seems like there's just like 1,000 lines right here. So I'm gonna oh hey, there we go. Okay, well that's not what I expected to do. Uh is there a way to yeah, there we go. Hey, look at that. Nice spoon. I don't think we did it right. No. How to delete models in the face? I honestly have no idea. 90 degrees. Okay, well that's basically straight. That's cool. But this arch is ridiculous. It's ridiculously comedic. So that is not what I want. I guess I'll work with this. Work with me, Blender. You haven't failed me before. Now you're humiliating me across the entire internet with this thing. Let's make the curve a little bit better. And the spoon is relatively too big, so I'll make everything smaller to make it look better. Solid form, put this in the bowl. Oh, also, I probably should line this up with a dot. So it, yeah. Object mode activated. Get the spoon. Move it. That spoon got mutated. Of course it did. I actually kind of find it funny how smooth that spoon is. Okay, honestly, I think the spoon's a little too small. I could make it a little bit bigger. Okay, here, there, and rotation. And also make it real close. So that most people wouldn't even realize that the spoon is in, but most people don't even notice that the spoon is there. Huh. Actually, hold up. I haven't even put rendered on. Okay. To give it more flavor, we'll just rotate it one direction. Have you heard of Dennis? I have never heard of Dennis. I swear I've heard. This has to be the same guy from last stream. I swear this was from this question from last stream. If it's not. Okay, cool. But now the spoon needs rendering. Also, shade smooth. Cool. Now we need to add shading. Shading new. Let's make it metallic like crazy. because it's silverware for a reason. We'll make it darker too. There we go. Look at that scene. Now that is a really cool scene. The spoon is comedically thin. Have you noticed that? It's like almost paper thin. So I'm gonna make this a little bit thicker. Solid wireframe. Get the wireframe. Get to this. Get to edit mode. Oh, when day breaks happens. You know, I remember seeing that when I got the video idea, I originally got it from, I don't know, online, to say the least. And do I just hit 10 on everything? Would that work? Because that would make everything faster if it did. Yeah, it does. It does. Just multiply everything by 10 and be alright. It'll be alright. I'm not. I have to tell the truth, and I have to admit it. I've never really liked this. I don't know, what was it called? The security breach foundation thing. Do the Scream. You know, I think that's not even where the the original Scream came from, like a green screen. What did I do wrong? It came from like a old Chuzzle doing the Scream, and ever since then I added it in many of my videos. Including the tornado bird that killed Stickbots, by the way. But if everybody insists of me doing the Scream now, hopefully no one else in this house would care if I do. Ah! Oh boy, I sure do love making videos. Oh my. Ah! It's been a year since I did that. Holy cow. Okay, that is even more cursed. Like, I guess I didn't do that. Yeah, but it's been like, I don't know how many years it's been since I did that video. It might have been like, let's see. It probably came out in like 2020. Doesn't seem that long ago, but that's exactly when the video was released. I don't know, I could probably search that up real quick. But first I need to fatten out the spoon. Rendered. Object mode. Okay, well now the spoon looks like it's clipping through the spoon. Okay, that is heavily cursed. And also, I don't know why it does that. There's just more of it. Oh yeah, that's right. It's because I used the wrong. It's weird. It's weird. The entire spoon just like. Okay, that last part really needs to get fixed. There is always just a me. I hate rotation in this in Blender. It always drives me mad. Also, I think that spoon's a little too fat, honestly. Man, this is a lengthy process for just a spoon. Okay, that looks more realistic. Yeah. I would add like cereal flakes and stuff and particles inside the bowl, but I don't feel like doing that. Alright, but seriously, I need to find how to do the background for the kitchen. Also, I think I should pose the stickbot before doing that. Quit T-posing on me, poser. I did the model myself, actually. Not sure if I've mentioned that, but this model was originally made by Stickbot Central. However, I ended up making a better and more improved version by giving it a rig so I can animate with. Okay, that is weird. That should not happen. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm choosing the wrong bone. Oh, there I go. It looks more real. Also, should change the entire rotation of Stickbot to look. There we go. Yeah. Okay, maybe I should make the arms. Okay, what on earth? There we go. Okay, maybe make the arm. Move the arm forward. Okay, now it just looks weird. I don't know why. There we go. Also, I think this wood grain needs better lighting system. Metallic, make it uh more. Make spectacular nothing. No spectacular. Make the roughness all the way up. Oh, or else it'll be too glassy. Make it little like this. Not the roughest thing on earth, but what? Sheen tint. Clear coat. Bring it all the way up and then realize that you did the wrong thing and now it's just completely solid. Or no. No clear coat. Clear coat roughness? Well, makes everything a little brighter. I'll take it like that. Okay, spoon, you are unrealistically too metallic. There we go. Good old stick bot. You know, I should add a cereal box. Yeah, let's add cereal box. First, I need to I need to find a cereal box. Texture. They made golden Oreo O cereal. Did they actually do that? Or is this just a artistic? It's most likely an artistic thing. I'm trying to find a cereal. That isn't too canny or not really a cereal that you would eat. So I'm not gonna choose like some some silly some silly corporate design. I'm just, maybe I should. I don't. Okay, this template. Someone made a Plants vs Zombies themed cereal box. A regular show cereal box. Dude, I'm having too much fun just looking at a bunch of these. Yeah, you have to just look at cereal box texture and template. You can find a few good ones here and there. Oh, that's what I need. This is gonna be. Save image as JPEG. I, dude, this is gonna be funny. Add object plane, raise it, and then add texture. Texture paint or UV editing? No, that's you. Shading. I'm looking for shading. Okay, new. Alright, we'll add input, output, shader, texture, image texture, open up Blender, yeah, no, Blender models, okay, renders, textures, and connect to the base color. Kelpo. Why? Why did they do this to me, Charlie? Why did they set it up 9 degrees? Why did they put the? Why didn't they shape out the texture correctly? This makes it more infuriating. Okay. No worry. I got this all under control. I'll put it from here. Okay. Cool. Okay. I am going to dramatically hit the L bar. And now I'm gonna delete all the excess faces. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Let's look really closely. Kelpo cereal. That is the way to go. Even the stickbot's looking at it. Introducing Kelpo. Now all I need to do is to exit the face. That looks kind of cool actually. And just make the box just tall. In fact, he was so into burger. She ate so much burger that she died? No, she just turned into one. Yeah, Kelpo cereal. That's a monstrous box, I tell you that much. That's also too small. Yeah, there we go. Now we slam it onto the bottom of the ground to the point where it blends right in, and then we rotate it. What on earth happened there? And it doesn't matter. We are not going to show that. Okay. Well, I think I see the problem. I accidentally didn't change any of the properties of this one singular side. So let's redo everything. Here, shrink. Not too much. Raise it up. And scale it. Rotate it. And move. Actually, that's one monstrous box cereal again. There we go. Make it. That's funny. Let's make. Actually, let's make let's give it more of a texture so it doesn't just look completely flat. Even though it's most likely flat to begin with. Let's add. We got 2 people watching. That's cool. Better than the last stream, I would say. We'll let this thing have a specular? No. Yes? No. Okay, so specular changes how flaky it is. I'm back. What did I miss? You missed Spoon and you missed Kelpo. That is exactly what you missed. I wish my computer had like a... Okay, clear coat doesn't do anything. Not like we need it. Roughness. Make it rough. Make it metallic? No, we make it... Oh yeah, specular. We need some metallic. Makes it look weird. Let's make it a little bit of metallic. Kelpo from SpongeBob. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, hold up. Yeah, this is a scene that you're seeing, but unfortunately, if we go to layout, you don't see the entire box in all of its glory. Like, if you just put your hand over where the square should be, you would just see the seaweed or the kelp. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna change this camera and make it point out more. And I mean more. Now everyone can see the problem with the spoon design. What if I shade flat? Yeah, shade flat. That makes it look better, honestly. What makes this side wireframe? If we take this, and then we take the edit, and we flat a little bit. Same thing with this side. We just and then just a little bit. We then get a spoon that looks more and more tolerable. We also want it all rendered and off of object mode so that we can all see it in its full glory. There we go. I think the camera's a little zoomed out a little. Try making a plant. You know, I never tried a plant. Well, I guess I made a palm tree once, but that's for a video that I haven't even completed yet. I think we could just make the camera taller. Yeah, there we go. But the box looks flat. We should probably rotate it to where it is. I mean, I would add... You know, that should be a new idea for like a stream. Just have rendering try render for the day. Because that just looks... Just render a bunch of things that people ask. Maybe I should do that for next stream. Yeah, that looks pretty good. If I do add a plant, it would be a little too much. Also, this spoon needs to go in more. I think I'll do it by, yeah, rotating it higher. Also, I think this very in part should be taken off because this is by far a little ridiculous looking. So now no one can see that there's a significant problem with the spoon. We'll add light here. I'm gonna edit the light a little. We'll put one light all the way up here. Make it 100,000 volts. Oh, it just says 100. 100,000 volts of light, and then we'll copy. Oh, honestly, I don't really like the. Honestly, I really don't like the skibbage trends. Oh, I think that's a swear. Oops. Those are one of the most submersive detail. Those are one of the most submersive detail, and kids can mostly like them, and they was saying that all day. I honestly don't know what you are saying, but I honestly agree. I'll put another light over here because we are in a kitchen and there should be multiple lights. Let's see, if this was a kitchen, there should be like lights more this way, up more. And the lighting is completely, what on earth is going on here? Like, is it, it's going through the objects? What I'm looking at? That is so weird. Uh, oh. Oh, really? That's what you're talking about? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I think it's funny, but I can honestly see why it is not. Yeah, I could just turn the light over. Make the 100,000 volts. Maybe make it like half as much. Okay, maybe half that. Okay, maybe just 10,000. 10,000 watts of energy. Oh, that's why. Doesn't convert over to the other line. Okay, now everything just looks dark. 10,000 volts all the way. Oh my. There's a Christmas version of that now? Hey, as long as it makes that one Christmas song different every single time, I will be completely alright with it. Why is the shadow not doing its job correctly? Oh yeah, wait a minute. What if I had it on cycles? Would it change? Okay, I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna use cycles for rendering images. Geez, 1,000 samples? I'm not gonna. I'm, I'm gonna only wait for like maybe 32, but that'll be it. And then just denoise it all. Cause this looks good. The shadows work and everything. I don't know. I just think it's really funny for Stickbot. You know what I think Stickbot should do more? They should do like more stick or more human-like adventures with Stickbots, or I would guess like more real life Stickbot kind of videos. Cause man, there was like so many good ones back in like 2015 to 2017. Like there was like a whole ton of them, but I think those. But I swear that there was like so many good ones. Like Honey, we have Stickbots. Stickbot. What was it? Story of Stickbot? The Stickbot story? I forgot which one it was, but it was made by like a one-hit wonder channel, and that was really good. Stickbot Central used to do them, but now every single video is about like a whole set. Even their even their animated Stickbot videos, every single 3D Stickbot animation video that they've made back in the day, they used to have like them being in a realistic scene like this. More Thunderbirds. I swear. Thunderbirds, yeah, the Thunder, or, you know, that actually reminds me of Tornado Bird. Now, I don't think anybody else is going to watch the stream, so I'm going to give you some little information that I'm most likely not going to be doing, but it's basically where there would be like a little bit of a prequel of the Tornado Bird and an explanation of why this happened in the first place. Now, unfortunately, I most likely won't be able to do it, but if I ever did, you'll be one of the few people to know beforehand. You and you. Oh, cool. We have two people watching. That's cool. Alright, so this looks really good. Now I need a background to show off a kitchen. So hold on just a moment as I watch. I also think that the Phantom Text is kind of overrated. I do not even know what that means. I tried asking my older brother what that means, and I didn't get a straight answer. I remember like Metallica react. I heard like this one meme where like Metallica, if they were a good band, and it's just a AI voice of the singer singing, sticking out your gap for the Rizzler, and then the official Metallica reacted with a frowny face. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, hold on a sec. I have to watch video explaining how to do the background, and once I get done watching it, I will I will I will get back into doing this. So hold on for like a minute or two. am back, and I think I understand the solution. Alright, so if I go here, color, add environment texture, it, what the hey? It turns everything pink! That is so weird. Also, maybe I should turn off. Okay, well, maybe I should look for it first. Alright. Blender models, textures, no. Yeah, kitchen. Alright, well, here we are in the kitchen. Unfortunately, I don't think this is set up correctly. Eevee. Let's make the rendering a little bit easier for this thing. Okay, so yeah, we are. I find it funny how it just zooms out like crazy if I go too far. But yeah, this kind of doesn't work. Okay, well maybe if I take everything in here, everything, and just rotate it around to where I like it. I don't know it all. Oh, also just to maybe rotate it a little like this. Yeah, there we go. It looks a little lopsided, I know. Uh, no, wrong way. Trying to make sure it lines up well with the background a little bit more. Oh yeah, that is what I talk about. Okay, I don't know why the shading for this thing. I don't think I could change it as much as I want to, because okay, maybe the rendering should be in cycles and should be rendered like crazy, crazy good. So I need to change IOR to completely nothing. Most likely it didn't do anything, but who knows. Spectacular. Okay, I can see it change. Yeah, the wood looks realistic. Stickbot also looks pretty realistic. I guess the bowl and spoon look off along with the cereal box, but honestly, I actually kind of like the result of this. So I am gonna keep layout. Why is everything like pushed out so far? No! Oh, that's why, because I have it. Okay, file, render image. Hopefully this works out right. Render image, rendering image. Render. And by the way, when I do those stickbot animations, no, 4,000. No. Hold on a second. We're not doing 4,000. Exit out of here. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna render that many images. Export. Okay, here, there. One, four, one, two. PNG, RGB, RGB. Here. Let's just put it. Oh, just RGB. No, we don't want anything to be transparent. Render region, yes. Format, do this, do that. Camera, denoise. Okay, render, denoise. Denoise on. That's good. Why is it 4,000? I don't remember it being 4,000. I'll set it to 32. Or I guess 64 because I want to be this so special. And I also want the block size. Volumes, curves, film, performance. Yeah, tile size. 64. A good second power, 2 power, whatever you call it. Render image. Now we render the image correctly. 15 shaders. Okay, here we go. Now we wait for it to render every single square and smoothens it out. This will be the longest task ever, but I do not care. I think I haven't really messed with Blender like sensationally much, but compared to most other stickbot creators, I think I am relatively good at it. Not like epic or performative. Like when it comes to like human models, I still struggle to do that, and I still can't seem to do it. It also doesn't help that I'm like a huge perfectionist sometimes when it comes to things like stickbot model. I mean, kind of, but honestly, it's not ridiculous. Now we wait for the 510 squares to be done. So I am gonna come back, put these headphones down, and need a drink. Okay, I am back. Let's see. What did anything happen? Oh, come on. Quit with the skibbity. Almost jump scared myself from my seat. Accidentally hit it down. I have to drink. Here, I'll put it right next to the computer so you can smell it. If you have smell-o-vision on. Yeah, I don't think you can smell it. Yeah, this is why you don't like it. I don't like it because okay, the original song wasn't related to the toilet. I remember hearing it from I forgot where, but it was uh it started off with yeah, the entire song started because of like that Wednesday Netflix original. And then someone made a meme version with some other guy in it and it blew up like crazy. I thought it was hilarious. And then uh there was another version with that song with a different version. Yeah, it's not related, really. It started with Wednesday, and then, well, I guess it started with it. The song got popularized because of that show, and then someone put the other guy into it, and then finally they took that audio sample of the guy and put it into a different song. Also, not a really good song in my opinion. I think it's trash. And then we get I don't know what that guy was thinking when he made the video. I really couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you what went on the guy's head to put a Half-Life 2 man inside a toilet with that song in mind. I think he's just asking for trouble if he just did that. I think he just lost his mind when he was making that video. But it did ridiculously successful. Unfortunately. I've heard that the Russian government is looking into that video to see if it deteriorates the minds of children. I because yeah, the video is horrible. Don't get me wrong, but I find it very hilarious how someone just makes a source filmmaker animation and literally gets attacked on by a whole government. It's hilarious. Call me a broken record, but this is what takes so long to do the stickbot animations in 3D. Even if I use like the faster rendering model, like if I used Eevee to render the images, it would still be pretty slow. Not as slow as this. This reminder, this is only like one picture, so it would be ridiculous. I only use this kind of rendering. I only use cycles like once, and it took forever. It did it did do the glass correctly in the video, but yeah, Stickbot meets glass. Yeah, Stickbot really just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. I could pose him more, but honestly, I think he would look even weirder if I do a different pose. I should put him in the bowl. That'd be funny. I think once I get this image done, I'll probably stop the stream. But I think next stream I should try to do a quick Blender modeling stream where I can just stream myself trying to create every single prompt in like 10 minutes or less. Honestly, I think this whole thing took like an hour and a half to do, which is actually kind of slow for me. But then again, I haven't been using Blender for like a really long time. So I think you can look. Yeah, you can see all this you can see this noise. Have you watched The Man in the Suit? I don't know what suit you're talking about, but no, I have not. I haven't watched The Man in the Suit. Either it's like an animated video of Stickbot or something, I don't know. I haven't really been watching a lot of Stickbot videos recently, to be honest. I only watch like Clee Films Stickbot videos of how he talks about the history of Stickbots and every single stick bot. Oh, the new analog horror. I've actually watched a ton of them. But as I was saying, he's been doing like a ton of good commentary videos about stick bots, and I think he's working on like the stick bot documentary, but who knows? Yeah, you see all this grain. The next system is that it would start denoising. But yeah, analog horrors. I've actually watched a few. To be honest, I've seen. I think the only one I would really catch up with, honest. I mean, there was like a ton of them that I've watched, but I couldn't remember where I found them and how I found them and what their names are. I think there was like one where it's this mystery about these spiders in a clock tower. I don't know which one that would be. There was Local 58, which is actually the one I still watch. I swear they made like a new Local 58 video. I can't remember it for some reason. Then there was like this one about the Red Sun, which I thought was pretty cool. Then there was like another, or maybe it's the same one with like invaders or intruders into buildings. There was like another one with like some, I don't know what it's called, like a bio plant or something taking over someone or something like that, or people, honestly. So it's where that creepy image of the flesh guy came from, with like only one eyeball. So ridiculous. I never watched. I never watched the mandolin. I think that's what it's called. The mandolin. Uh, analog horror. But yeah, Stickbot. Can I move? Actually, I could make a move. And just as I was about to say that, it is done after almost 11 minutes. Look at it. Look at it. So smooth. You don't see any grain here. I mean, I guess you can see it like right here, but from a distance, yeah, this looks great. I kind of find it funny how the Kelpo is like all pixely like right here, but honestly, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is a really this image goes hard. Like if you agree. I'm gonna save this. Hold up. Image. Save as. Okay. Blender. Uh. Renders. Stickbot. Kitchen. And I will upload it on my YouTube channel. Later. This is really cool. I haven't moved in 16 years. Don't fret, boy. I will be gentle. Let's do Eevee. Because, oh my goodness. I don't want to do this. I want to work on this all day long. So let's get the Stickbot. Let's get this guy animating. So let's, oh no, not everything. Stickbot, here. Pose, armature. And okay, let's do wireframe. Wireframe on. Use, let's see. Insert keyframe, location and rotation. Now here, we can have head. pose mode. Now we get this pose, and then we insert keyframe, location, and rotation, and then we put the solid on, and we turn his face around. And if done right, object mode, material view. Okay, well, I think I did this wrong. Okay. Insert keyframe, location and rotation, 20, and insert keyframe, location and rotation. And here we move him. Yeah, there we go. Cheerios! It's not Cheerios, it's Kelpo! Yeah, he looks over. But I guess I could make his entire body look around. Oh hey, it auto does the posture, so that's cool. Yeah, the clipping's still an issue. I don't think I could fix that. No, I guess it doesn't. Who is still watching? I am still watching. Of course. Insert keyframe, location, and rotation. So, if I do this and move this around. Yeah, there we go. Everything moves now. Move this, put this. Is he looking at the cereal box? He's not looking at the cereal box yet. He is now looking at the cereal box. So. No, you're not the only one. Oh, hey, everybody's watching. It's Tom and Pluto. You're back. Hopefully, you would behave for once. Alright, I'm gonna add this. No. Add this, and this. Okay, wireframe mode, so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm gonna add insert keyframe, location, and rotation. And here, and here, and here. Okay, well, I guess I can just put it back into solid. Here, 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 and here. Now we put render. And now we look at the animation. Okay, that's cool. I summoned a whole gang. It's oh hey, wow, we got a few people. Man, the top message is, man, the stream number is off. Like it's only saying one, but apparently there's a ton of people watching. This whole thing is on out. Crap. Okay, he's looking at the cereal. There's not really much I could really make an animation of, but I think what I need to do here is, well, this does look cool. I think I should move the summary. Like I should move all these over more. So it would be like more fast action paced. Or move them upwards. Oh, no, not everyone. Okay, here. Your Z wireframe. Top messages. No swear. Yeah, the top messages is broken. Well, actually, not the top messages. Well, actually, yeah, it does say. It does say top messages. It always says one for whatever reason. So yeah, you're right. I think I should raise them up more. It's best to have a rig that you can actually use for animations, because the one that I've received from Stickbot Central is so broken and so messy that it it's just not viable at all for animations. So now let's see the animation. And this is going to be a quick one. Also, I think we can move the chest up, actually. So if we add 40, I'm trying to get to the chest. What the heck? Is this the chest? Yes, it is. Yeah, there we go. It's funny to look at like how people use. I'm clearly not messaging here. Hello, actually, I should shout everybody out on the stream. Teleraptor1297, Tom, the Lonely. Okay, Dark and Lonely Pluto, Nimber2401, Xenoraptor. That's actually kind of a cool name. Actually, I swear I've heard that before. Yeah, anywho. Alright, let me look at the animation so far. Okay, that's not the right button. Okay, cool. Cool. I will render this to 80 frames, and I'll make this image, make this camera closer to the stickbot. Okay, object mode. This can work correctly if you know what you're doing. I'm totally not messaging here. Okay, so I'm moving this camera here and moving it down closer. I'll also move the camera to where I need it to be later. For now. Also, I think the problem is that, yeah, just zoom in. Also, I think I'll make all the rotation stuff on like the very front so that, yeah. Here. Insert keyframe location and rotation. I wish there was a better way to use the camera, like you can just scroll around in the camera while using the camera on. Oh, I know. I could use rotate. No. There's something on here that I can use to change rotation completely on this thing. No? Is there? Okay. There we go. Oh no, we put 0 on this thing. Actually, no, we just... It's tilted for a reason. And then Z moves. Okay, there we go. So if we do the animation now, no, press play. Cool. So we can make it 80 frames, or I guess 75. We don't need all those. 70. We'll have the end point at 70. And then we start hitting render. Now we're gonna use Eevee because cycles is gonna take far too long. Actually no, we'll put it at cycles because it will look cooler. But honestly, this would take like really long. So we're gonna make max samples 16, advance, 128. Would 128 be better? I think 256. Yeah. I think we can render animation. Render animation. Now, I wish my graphics is on a bad condition. Oh, I hope my graphics is on a bad condition. Actually, that is ultimately because of well, it ultimately depends on CPU and GPU. Well, actually, that's more like exporting a video or something like that. Actually, hold on. Before I continue with that, how am I gonna export the animation? It's gonna be in like a video file or AMV or in like a file location. I don't know. Exporting a movie is so weird and so botched up. It was also getting kind of late. So, while I couldn't finish the entire animation sampling and all that stuff, I will upload it eventually on my YouTube channel. But But for now, I think I'll have to uh, end the stream here. So yeah, that is how I use Blender. And maybe next week on Thursday, I will be doing your guys's ideas for Blender models for the next stream. So oh, I'm getting too close to the mic. Come back on Thursday, most likely 7 p.m. Earlier, maybe, or later. And I will start trying to do. I'll try to give myself a challenge on stream. So hopefully by then, it will go out well. But until then, I'll see you all guys next time.